The American dream, to do what you love and love what you do. In hard times, it's easy for some to give up on a dream, but hard work and dedication pays off. Our story begins here, in a quiet neighborhood in North Hollywood, where social networking led over 150 hungry people into the living room of this young couple. Meet the Trans. Nguyen and T have been together for over 7 years, and both share a love for food. They love it so much that they decided to invite their friends and neighbors over for gourmet dinner parties.
So welcome to Starry Kitchen headquarters. Something clicked in my wife's head, I don't know exactly what, early last year. She just started cooking a lot of dishes, original dishes, and taking pictures of them and then posting them on Facebook as her profile picture. There was no rhyme or reason to this, she just started doing it. And our friends are like, well, what are you doing? Why are you doing this? So for 4 months, imagine 4 months every day or two, a new dish, never to be repeated, she would post up. And it just grew like that. 3 weeks later, on a Thursday night, I was like, you know what? Forget it. And she goes, what? It's like, we're going to serve at the back of our apartment this Sunday. She was, are you kidding me? And we debated about it. And I was like, no, I'm not kidding, because we can either talk about it or we can do it. And you know, who cares if we do it at our back of our apartment? If it doesn't work, we just shut down. Who cares? And that's kind of how it started. We didn't really put much thought into it.
Since everyone loved their food so much, the Trans decided to share their cooking with the community and began tweeting and Facebooking about their delicious meals. Word of their kitchen traveled fast, and hungry people began showing up on their doorstep.
And we kept on doing Facebook, and we created a fan page, and we did Twitter and all that. People would start bringing enough people where they started posting Yelp reviews, and that's what actually blew us up. This is actually where all the magic happened.
What started off as small dinner parties grew into huge dining events.
You know, at a certain point in time, we had like 70 people hanging out here at one point in time.
The fun came to an end on a cold morning when they got a knock on the door from the Department of Health Services.
Well, that was an interesting day. They got wind of us, and you know what they did was actually they stopped by on a day we weren't here, and we were just running errands or something like that, and they left a card. And on our doorstep, literally it just said, call me. And I was like, well, call who? And I turned it over. I'm like, oh, man, they found us, the LA Department of Health and Services. So I called them, I talked to them, and, I tried to talk them out of coming here and everything like that. And they're like, look, we hear what you're saying, but we still have to send someone out to inspect your establishment. I'm like, well, my establishment is my apartment, And the day after, 2 guys showed up.
This left the Trans with an empty and quiet kitchen, until they received a phone call from a friend with a business proposition that would give their kitchen hope.
I happen to have a friend that owns, it used to be a sushi restaurant, but it wasn't doing that well, and basically, long story short, we took over without having to put up a lot of money and open a restaurant. And that's kind of, and it was just happenstance. Like, we were on the incline, they were on the decline. They're like, look, we need help. If you want to bring your concept in, we're more than happy to have you. We just need to see money again.
Welcome to the new Starry Kitchen, located right in the heart of downtown Los Angeles. Over the past month, business has been growing as the Trans have stuck to their social networking traditions. In order to keep their restaurant exciting, the Starry Kitchen has a revolving menu, so you'll always have new options.
Every week we take a new item out and an item in. And every item stays about 2 or 3 weeks, and we stagger it. Number one, because we get bored. Number two, because it's a lunch area and it's a business district. People may not say it, but they get bored too. And we've kind of proved to them, and they've proven to us that that's working, because they aren't getting bored anymore. They're showing back up with more people.
The special had even my mouth watering, so I had to try it, and I loved every bite. You too can join the many Starry Kitchen fans on Twitter, Facebook, or their website, starrykitchen.com. But be aware, after seeing these dishes, you'll want to taste.
For some people, Asian food people are not familiar with. But if you stick it in their mouth, they don't care what it's called, they'll want it again.
The Trans offers some advice to aspiring small business owners.
I think you should follow your heart. I think you should, it doesn't hurt to try, especially, you're not going to really lose anything, just do it.
Again, it's that you have to have the passion behind it. It's not worth it if you're going to be doubtful of what you're doing.
Nguyen and T never expected their hobby to take them this far, but their passion for food started them on an exciting journey with a happy ending. They did it, and everyone wants a taste of their success. Reporting from the Starry Kitchen in downtown Los Angeles, this is Robert Guaderrama for OC News.